Right now, we have one more dive.
And we don't need to introduce our next contestant because everybody knows the king of freediving, Alexey Molchanov, with an announced performance of 130 meters and a total dive time of 4 minutes, 15 seconds.
Now, Alexey is a 39 times world record freediver and maybe the most decorated freediver in the history of freediving, with 10 records being set in 2023 alone. 2023 was Alexey's year.
Yeah.
Right now, his records are 136 meters in monofin,
156 meters in variable weight, which, just to be clear, is not a competition discipline, but is a record discipline that you can do separately from all the competition setup. In that discipline, Alexey was able to achieve 156 meters going down on a sled and coming up with a monofin on a single breath.
And Alex is not only a freediver, he is also the CEO and founder of Molchanov's, which is a global freediving and breathwork community with 2,000 instructors and 100,000 members across 40 countries. So he's really spreading the freediving, and education around freediving and breathwork around the globe with programs on performance, on resilience, on wellness, and he gave one of his sessions like a few days ago while he was here. I don't know if you attended, with a lot of different breathwork exercises that we can do as freedivers, non-freedivers, to improve our rib cage, flexibility, our resilience, our like relaxation, and everything, and our ability to dive deeper. And he was saying that all these techniques and exercises are things that he's also incorporating in his training. So it's not that he's sharing an education program that he hasn't applied. That's fully applied, and we can tell that it works because he's reaching depths that are extraordinary.
Yes, and then he is also one of the people that really contributed a lot to the freediving world and what we know about freediving. And it's always just nice to watch Alexey's dive because, you know, it's he's the world record holder. Everyone expects to watch his dive and see how he does and compete. His announcement might come a little surprising, as it's shallower than what he usually would do in a competition. However, as sympathy for his teammate, Andrei Medvanko, who is currently undergoing rehabilitation for an injury he suffered, he wanted to announce a shallower depth, but still impressive and the deepest of the day. So will Alexey Molchanov secure a gold medal today? This is what we will find out in just a few seconds, or rather in the next few minutes, because he is not even at the bottom plate of his announced performance of 130 meters.
How do you think it feels to be in 130 meters deep?
Now, we'll have to ask Alexey to find out, or we will have to dive to it ourselves. But I guess we will find out faster if we ask Alexey.
And he's very close to the bottom plate.
And grabs the tag.
Grabs the tag.
So deep, it's even a little darker there. Where but for Alexey, it's something he is used to because he's even diving in cold lakes, and he even has world records in the lake. And as a lake diver myself, I know how different the conditions can be to diving in the sea. So I'm assuming for him, the conditions now must be enjoyable and fun. And
it's like 18 degrees down there now.
Yeah.
90 up.
3 minutes dive time.
80 up.
Well, perhaps one of the things that have been mentioned about Alexey multiple times, about his records and everything, but we had the chance to chat with the athlete before the competition, and he did share with us that one of his funniest skills from childhood was playing the violin, although I'm not sure why he would specify that as a funny skill. Maybe we should also ask him to give us a performance if the violin playing skills are still in handy. But until that, we will just keep watching him breaking record after record and achieving what was once thought to be humanly impossible is now a regular dive for Alexey Molchanov. He continues the legacy of his beloved mother, Natalia Molchanova, the queen of freediving, who also contributed a lot to freediving as we know it today. And it's quite impressive and nice to see how the legacy is being carried on by Alexey. And this is the second time we talk about legacy. We did mention that with Quentin before, from his father and grandfather. And Alexey breaks the surface, doing a proper recovery that will definitely
Clean dive
for Alexey Molchanov with 130 meters, and we do hope that with that he will be securing a white card and also a place on the podium for a gold medal for the CMAS Freediving World Championship 2025 in Mytikas. Congratulations, Alexey Molchanov. And with that, our second heap of athletes would have ended before our next camera break. Just to again remind about the ranking we currently have from our athletes. Alexey Molchanov being the gold medalist of the day, and in second place we have Emmanuel Gaskos of Greece with 125 points, and in third place, and the bronze medal is Mateusz Malina of Poland and 120 points. Of course, congratulations to all of the other athletes for the deepest dives they did of the day. Our day is still not over.